go. I would like to be very weak, but also, what is above great? Genius? I think I would like to be great at emotional intelligence. Maybe I just want to be good? What are the examples at? Do they have 5s? Oh, a lot of the examples have 5s. 5, 2, 4, 1 seems to be the pretty common. So I will be a 5 there. I think I want to be a 4 here. And a 2 and a 1. Does that sound right? I think that sounds right. Oh god. I remember eating through these and not remembering which one I liked. Is it empathy? It's either empathy or suggestion. I think I want empathy. Yeah. And now we embark on our journey to be a meat thing. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Interesting.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Never an inordinate amount of time. You got it, sweet brother. Coming right up, sir.
This part is
smooth passage.
Alright.
Nothing town to fuck all. Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that. The song of like a fly to the on.
You can take it. You're a champion.
Take me back.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it,
I wish
an
to be
ungodly
forever in the
headache.
nothing sphere. Leave me here.
A fiery streak penetrates your scalp.
And here we are. Absolutely gross. And not good looking. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Glad to see. Take our pants.
You hear a jingle. Key, it says
Get our
whirling.
keys. We will... oh, empty cassette case. Over here. Grab our shoe. Examine the bottle. Ooh. Man, this part...
This fan has 2 chain pulls, or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck.
Let's do
so
it.
that you may continue
58%
your
chance.
adventures
We take
together
those odds.
in this strange world. You swoop up and catch the tie.
Hell yeah, give me that.
It's released from
Get
the
9, let's go.
Warning, warning. The necktie is no longer. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie.
We're pros. We're pros. I have played through this like up until a certain point. I think like when you see the body. Don't really remember that much of it, but this part it's just like you grab your clothes, you grab the shoe from outside, you look at yourself in the mirror and realize that you have like a permanent
hot
smirk
water suddenly
embedded onto
you
your
realize
face.
you have no memory of as you sleep abort. You
And
clearly have not thought this through. Yeah, there is definitely
how
where
bad
to
could it
even
be?
begin. It's not. It's not. Your nose feels like
It's
a
not,
small
it's
balloon
not.
in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it.
I'm
Don't be scared.
scared.
It's only your face. Behold.
I like that they do this like close up, and then this guy at the bottom just, God.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Yeah.
Too
there you go.
late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait,
The
please
face
stop.
is making itself.
It's horrible. Oh my God. You can't stop. What
It's
does it
my
even mean?
face.
What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
definitely
Please
for the
promise
ladies.
yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies. Whatever happens. You liar. You can't even tell the truth to yourself. Go ahead. Try something.
Attempt to stop. Let's dig into our mind.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the
We can
past.
try the other one. Even though
It's too late. Like an image on film.
Yep, we're hideous. This used to be there used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about the Eteniers single smallest church in Saint-Saëns must have rubbed someone the wrong way. Recorded in 1943? What year are we in?
A
What
mirror
year
hangs on the bathroom.
are we in? I don't know. So if you turn on the light, it like freaking murders you. So we will go about not doing that.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind, the shards face out.
Nice.
A fine wet, more likely a
threw the
projectile than
shoe.
a held object. It is too large
We
for
are
a
a
bullet. The single
detective.
congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. The
I
cool
should go
wind.
and get that shoe. But also, we have to flirt and fail with this woman. It's very important. March, the year's 51. So something bad happened in 49 to me, maybe? Give me that change. That 50 pence. Hello, detective.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette. Her eyes are brown and her face is
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
There's only one solution.
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me,
not-
dude.
Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days. I couldn't say. In truth, so
Oh
far,
man, I can't not try
mostly
for it.
drinking.
I have to roll. I have to roll the bones. If I pick one of these other ones, do I not get to roll the bones?
Could it be because of the...
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Who in
Don't
the
be so
right
harsh on
mind?
yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Thanks. Class. I have no idea how to pronounce her name. Miss Orange,
A glib
Disco
remark.
Ranger.
Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
I have the right character. You know, in this scenario,
Retreat is not a winning tactic.
authority, we will take it, and we will follow up with the best role that you've ever seen. Here it goes.
Try the expression. Come on, why are you still doing this?
Wait, but we did it, right?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
Damn. Who's this fucking
She
psychologist?
puts out her cigarette. Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions.
Questions.
It's like you said the words a million times before.
Oh God, what is the
She
question?
looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Yes.
Do you hear
There was
anything?
the usual ruckus. Loud disco music. I
Any
couldn't say.
visitors?
It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them. Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Oh yeah, my favorite song. Life gets hard, but we go on. Mostly gets hard, doesn't it?
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
Around 2 o'clock.
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it. Yes, there was a church in there, a really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also, that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell.
We're so sad.
The song itself is very
We're
quiet
so
and soft,
sad.
but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
In a cool way, like a wild beast. I'm
Don't
sorry.
be. I was going out later anyway. It didn't bother me.
You were going out late at night.
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
That's so me.
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Anything
There was.
else?
I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Wow, that was a lot of information, actually. Can I open this without closing the dialogue? My shoe is missing its other shoe. Cool. Okay. Is it 51?
It's 51.
Century?
The current century?
Which
Centuries
is?
don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
What?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir. You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Dude, this game is so
She hates
depressing.
civilization. She feels betrayed by it.
What is
You're
this
in a
place?
hostel, sir. We are in Revachol.
Revachol. Revachol.
You
what
sure
does that
look
mean?
like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Okay.
Glad
Thanks
to
for the
have been of
information.
assistance.
Miss Orange Disco Dancer. Appreciate it. Fresh cig, bro. Take a freaking whiff. Drag. Not a whiff. I don't know. Don't know what I'm talking about. Smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Will Pines. The Whirling in Rags? It's not a great name. Hell yeah.
There they both are. 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
How do they
Good.
fit? Tell me how
They're
they fit.
balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
At least there's one thing. The good old shoes. At least we got the good old shoes on. Conceptualization, savoir-faire, electrochemistry. What does any of this even mean? I have 1 HP. I hope that does not become a problem. May have been a bad idea. for the beginning of the game. Maybe my 4 agility will make up for it in some magical way. Something tells me that this will not be the case. Who's in this room? Can I knock on this door?
The door is closed.
That's alright. We will leave her for now. Tremblement. Don't be afraid to say weird things. People are more forgiving to people in power. That's yep. Sounds about right. We must get the quest to sing an incredible karaoke song. It's important.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
Yes, my soul is immense.
And it needs to be heard
This is
through
correct.
a PA system by other people.
This goes well with the theory I'm developing that I'm a down on my luck superstar person.
You
No.
should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found.
Yes.
Thought it was obvious.
Yes.
Serves them right. Wipe that smoke. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is
was destroyed. I will finish my thought there. I do not believe myself to be that sing-songy superstar. Check the menu. Only Monday? We will
A
go through
man
this
that was disdain
conversation.
in his eyes. Even now he's a competent work of tech. Looks like
I
a
have done
small
this
something about
conversation
it makes you
before.
feel bitter.
Look, your
Hey.
buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him?
He pretends not to hear you.
Oh no!
Could the massive property damage upstairs have any...
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not? You're right. No, I haven't seen you around. No,
There's
I'm...
no
He's very
bartender.
animated all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Union paraphernalia, a strike poster, some red pennants. Okay. Union members, doors open at 6. You can snatch the pills here, right, from this guy?
A colorful on the counter rolled out of his open hand. You see a blister pack of headache medicine. It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than
Try
he
waking
does.
him
You
up.
gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. Your fingers find their way into the shackle.
Hello,
Flick it
roll,
open
roll.
its
I'm glad you
spring-loaded gate.
beat that.
The metal loop holds the plastic ID
Oh my
and
god.
a leather-bound pocketbook. The man emits a loud snore. Are you positive that what you're doing here is proper police conduct? You can still leave and do nothing.
Let's not steal anything yet.
The sleeping dock worker has little to say.
Let's not steal anything yet. We will be as honest a man from this point onward as we can. Can't control the past, but we can
A
control
bespectacled man in an
present
orange
to
bomber
a
jacket
degree.
is tapping as you approach. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down on the sleeve of his bomber jacket as well,
Hello,
Kisaragi.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi.
you realize this is your chance to come up with a really good name
Oh,
for yourself.
This is such a good
Yet,
roll. Come on.
Concentration
Yes!
makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange.
It's not yet
Okay
time.
then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to, if you don't
Yes.
mind, we should talk to him again. It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware. I'm a
Right.
policeman.
And the interviews?
Not yet.
Okay. We'll have to have you remove the dead body from the tree.
No.
So, the body
This is the first.
where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. I
Oh,
was
we gotta
sent
find
here.
out
I
about our
suppose
missing
you could
badge.
be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market. Yes. They are not just... I would ask you to step into... You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quick. Talk to the manager. I can see you. If you need something, we all feel that. But first, we have to take it after you.
Okay, so we gotta take down the body. Got our badge missing. And talk to the manager. Oh, but let's talk to the lady first.
Hello, sweetie.
Hello.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you
You're a
like me, dude?
handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
In a different time,
In
Lena.
another time and place, she might have flirted back. But that ship sailed long ago.
It's alright.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Husband Morel and I are staying with her husband, the cryptozoologist. Okay. Definitely know what that means.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
What? Who's the wacky crew? Or the motley crew? How would you like to
Whatever do
roll
you
with
mean?
me?
Sequence killers? Oh my.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Right.
I can assure you with absolute certainty.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie. Thank you,
Three heads.
but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down.
We'll consult you, Lena. We'll consult
Perhaps another time.
you. You seem
Yes,
to be in a
dear.
chair.
I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability
Thank
to
you,
use the lower
Encyclopedia.
half of their body.
I can't believe we had to roll
Paraplegia
for that.
is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're
I'm
thinking
so
about it
insensitive.
anyway.
I'm sorry.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like,
Like
a stunned fox.
fox.
But surely things can't be that bad.
She won't judge
Yeah, I mean things
you,
are
no matter what
things
you
are
say.
fine. Obviously, totally fine. Totally good and also fine.
She nods, but still looks worried.
Of course, dear.
It's fine. We've lived like this before. It'll be okay. Someone is working. Can we go in here? Reserved until 1.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching.
Mr. Gart, right?
He has a notebook.
You.
Yes.
The
I am King
old-fashioned.
Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
The harbinger of ruin. What is golden orange? Like an orange forest fire. Like a forest fire.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you
Oh,
who placed the call.
he called
yes?
us.
No, I only just
no,
got
no.
here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock.
Of course,
Only
Jamrock.
sometimes
That's where I would
come
be
here
if
to
I
keep
was
an
the
eye on
manager.
place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
Of course.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
Kind of looks like you
I
are.
didn't imply that. Detective,
Yes.
I have everything. You?
I have
yes,
some questions.
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer?
What happened to
She went
Sylvie?
away because none of your business. Extra fine.
I feel like that is kind of, I mean, like, was it like she was psychologically distressed, you know? I
Behind
don't
this
know.
building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
Behind the building.
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You
Okay.
can get to the courtyard through there.
Big hole.
No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
I don't know who killed him.
He doesn't know. He just said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this?
Yeah, who's
Oh.
they?
People are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching. The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Okay.
Did the
So people
debarders
think-
themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her. I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
The man they hanged was a security guard for the company. What?
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook.
Let's go.
Nice.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie
130?
you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
Yep. No responsibilities for us. Sounds like Stampy.
no, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
We gotta roll for it. Oof.
One moment you're running like the wind. Then you've suddenly turned around and
Oh,
given him
no.
a finger, furiously, with both hands.
No.
Why? That's true. Yes. And
Watch out!
Oh no, I'm an idiot. Oh, I shouldn't have rolled for it. I deserve this. I'm a total
everything
fool.
goes dark.
Back so soon.
I had
It
an
was
accident.
no accident. Those were disco moves from your spinal cord. The spinal cord has yet to reveal itself to you. Its mysteries are unholy mysteries. You are way cool.
Cooler than the
Cooler
bottom of the sea.
than the bottom of the sea. Too cool for this world.
That's what I like to hear.
I was wrong to let you go. I should have kept you here. Is it bright where you are? Is it terrifying?
I felt the
Have you
love.
felt The love.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Are you okay?
No. I'm most definitely not okay. Thank you for asking, though. I appreciate you asking. Let's move myself like here-ish. Then these guys up here. Nice. Wait, am I dead? Oh, I have to like do it in,
You have
in
sustained a
between.
trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle.
Are
Pains.
you
The
okay?
chair took the brunt of it. Don't worry.
I'm
Are you
glad.
sure, ma'am?
Yes, yes. Check on him.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place. The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square. Don't
Thank you for your
thank me yet.
cooperation.
You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I just can't let you up there. And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
Okay, honestly, I mean, we lost our only healing item, but not bad.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I
But
have
you've
a
been
home?
at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
On
Why did you
Marble
say
Hill.
that?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place? A saying.
What?
Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
Oh.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
So we need 100 real, which we have 40 cents of. We will use the shortwave to call for my radio and this. Okay.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the...
Oh, what problem solution? What? Let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the raised channel bridge. Southwest of here. Fall over. Get up. Get off the upswell in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through the courtyard, scarring the little children. Go under the great raised motor tract, the 881, until you reach the domain. I'm not in North Jamrock. The streets are frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a side alley there, and your footprints in the mud. What is all of this? These are my thoughts? What the fuck? This game is slick.
Yes? Me?
Yeah.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to...
We gotta build rapport.
That's a fair point. Alright, for the good of the that's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this. But you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
Just
I guess you
observing.
don't need glasses, then. That's because I'm half Zeolite, or quarter. It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity. I can see you're disappointed. You are right to be. I don't speak a word of Zeolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents. I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular, garden variety Ravacholière.
Ravacholière. Damn.
He's
That's,
glad to have shut down your question.
that's okay. That's okay. You ever talk
What do
with
you
yourself,
mean?
bud?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I can't say that it does, no.
The lieutenant produces his... That's where his conversations with himself.
No.
One more
Your
time.
brain sends the signal to your lips. But the
His
eyebrow is
eyebrow.
exercising. It's like you're locked down
Something the matter?
This guy's got authority off the charts. With just the flick of his eyebrow. Nothing. You better hope he does. The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow. And
good.
An incredible
Let's
power.
change the subject. What do you want to know?
Glad to have you on my team, Kitsuragi.
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case. The
Why not?
deceased is a security guard for a corporation.
Is time passing in real
involved
time?
a labor
'Cause I'm
dispute. It doesn't take a
that's
DeLorean
frightening to me.
polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Right.
I'm relieved that you agree.
he is glad and surprised to see an officer who can appreciate the less than spectacular.
Do you know the feeling when you've begun filling in a crossword, but some of your answers don't quite seem to fit? That's the feeling I have right now, for some reason. It will turn into quite the puzzle yet, I'm afraid.
Interesting. Well, there's a whole game around it, so I'm sure it will. Kitsuragi. Why are we on the
I'm
same
afraid
case?
you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it. Better still than an imbecile cop-off.
Tell me
It's
about
just
it.
stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
All right.
Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
Guy behind the counter thinks the
Then
union
you are
killed
not
him.
that far behind, actually. Do you want me to brief you?
Yeah.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a
3
security
days.
guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria.
Okay.
The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one
No
had
one
come
came
to
to
investigate.
investigate.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
We should approach the death as part of the dispute. Okay. Does the briefing say who the victim was? Why
They
didn't we know
didn't
anything about the
identify
caller?
themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort.
What?
The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
That's interesting.
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
And the RCM is us, right?
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
Okay. And then we're
That's
trying to
right.
find the killer? Okay.
Good.
Find your other shoe and to tell him to tell you about the case. Nice. Good progress so far. I feel like we're doing a good job. Is there any reason for us to go upstairs and talk to this woman again? Probably not, but we'll see. Worth a peek.
The door is closed. There is no one. You hear the shower being turned. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
I'm
The
so
door
alone.
is indifferent to your loneliness.
I'm not alone. I've got Kitsuragi. We're gonna piss all over each other. Okay. Just joking. Just joking. What is this? Oh,
The bed is cold and
that's the bed? Oh. Oof.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor.
I'm sorry.
No problem, officer.
Yeah. I thought you should know, Kim. You know, I thought you should know. Damn. Oh, man. This is going, I mean, just fantastic. I think we're really doing a good job. Doing a great job. Summer doors closed for the winter. I suppose. Wait, is this not the front door? Am I an idiot? Oh no. Let me out. Let me out. Uh-oh. It was all going so well. I belong here. Dude, maybe I am a superstar. Maybe I was wrong.
You?
Maybe at the end of the day I really am a super. By the way,
Absolutely out of the question.
Dude, as soon as you leave.
You wait and see, cafeteria
Yeah,
manager.
just you
Absolutely
wait, dude.
In the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Hell yeah, Inland Empire knows what's
What
up.
thing?
Mess hall
Yes,
reserved for
not
you?
the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
He hates the union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
You're above gratuitous baiting. Am I? Is that me? Shame you guys stuck up to the
simply
union.
providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to paying customers, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later.
Oh, they
Men
will
get hungry,
eat here.
even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Why
What
can't
are
I go
you,
in the
a cook
kitchen?
now? That's none of your business.
Do I have a search warrant? Is this a bluff?
No, you don't. If you had a warrant, you'd be shoving it in my... Besides, the RCM doesn't do search warrants. I know
Well,
the
it was
law.
worth a try.
You'll just have to wait for
It's
the
worth a
kitchen
try.
to open. If you have to get in there, which you don't.
Oh man, so time is definitely
You do
passing in real
realize you
time.
can just go into the kitchen at 1300 hours. No need for superstar charm or Sambo
What is this
style
left-right
antics
hand
here.
thing?
Sambo is an acronym for Samoan boxing, graceful martial arts stuff. Sambo style implies stealth, cleverness,
and
and cool. Just letting you know.
Thank you, Encyclopedia.
What?
That was helpful.
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Okay. I don't have the money. We're good. I would like to leave. How would one go about leaving? Is there a door on this side? This is the front door. I see.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Sugary black. Not now.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade? With a twist of lemon? Maybe
I'm finishing the thought. We will not indulge in front of Kim.
the worker, isn't it? Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from, into the primordial darkness.
Hit him with another wake
The
up.
worker continues to nap.
Okay. Can I talk to Kim about waking him up?
Yes?
No. Okay. We shall leave. And now we're kind of getting towards territory that I definitely have not seen before. Like I've been out here once, like way back when the game first released. Snow. Fuck the coming straight from the underground. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We
Sounds
don't see a
surprised.
lot of police around here. That's all.
Because the union,
course.
right? This follows.
What can I help you with?
Who are you?
Me? I am just a gardener.
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
There's
Is
more
there?
of you than that.
The quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong.
I am pleased to meet you too, officer. Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should...
Oh,
The sign.
well, I didn't write it there. I'm okay.
We need
Is the
directions.
street signs messed up? Okay. What do you need?
Where are we
what do you
currently?
mean?
We are in
Yes,
Ravishal.
sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
We're in Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
What is north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
Okay. Apartments, pier,
The harbor gates,
east
some
is...
kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
Friet with 3 T's. Sounds delicious.
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident,
Shops,
probably.
bridge,
Just coast.
and the coast.
There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago. It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Okay, so most of the stuff is to the north and the east.
No problem.
She's very well composed. Back straight.
Of course.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Can I borrow your
Sure.
gloves?
Keep them. I have another pair.
Hell yeah. Damn. +1 to interfacing. Oh, look at this. Absolute unit. Gloves on, feeling good. Is there... Like, are my graphic settings really low, or is this just what the game looks like? I could bump the text size a little bit. Oh, there's only 3 options. We'll see how that looks. Yeah, that seems good. Smoker lady? Wait, what were we trying to do again? Union men in the mess hall, right? After we clean up the body. Gotta pay our stuff. Dude, we have so many side quests already. It's been like 30 minutes.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Do 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 do. He's beautiful.
From another
We've got the same
planet.
aesthetic going on.
Hey there.
What's
the
going
jam, my
on?
man?
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy
Excuse
metals, and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
So the smell of crude oils, metals.
It's a
What's the
traffic jam
jam?
for the ages. Our brigades
Oh,
up the
right.
street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck.
All around.
Meanwhile,
clusterfuck.
we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Tommy gets it, dude.
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Should I make myself a little smaller? Can't see the dialogue option. Feels bad. Okay. Good enough? Good enough. We will call that good enough. Yeah.
Yeah,
beautiful, Tommy.
imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
Feels
So tell me,
bad.
what do you need?
Spare some change. Feels bad. What are you hauling, Tommy?
High-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Ah, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Time to arrest him.
Wicked.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits, that kind of thing.
Who
They usually
is
get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
Who is Fawn? Is that your
This
machine?
rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Must be a cop reflex,
Yeah,
dude.
it must be. Your job's to know all these little things, isn't it? Well, my job is to deliver tracksuit trousers.
Tracksuit
There it
trousers.
is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
Feels bad, man.
We're pals and all,
I feel
but I
you.
can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The boss...
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Tell me more
It's
about
like-
the strike.
Whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Going on strike. Oh, I see. What's the
Some
union
pretty
want?
wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess.
Yeah.
I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They know what's up.
Oh,
Precise demands and so on.
Yep.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
A corporate woman. What do you think
They
they
want
want?
to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
Yep. Yep. Maybe I should
Maybe
go
you
on
should.
strike.
Cops don't get paid much and the hours are long. Plus, you can get shot. Why not?
The RCM is a self-managing organization that
Yeah,
operates
we're
on
like
donations.
a militia,
We
right?
promote
Citizens
our
militia.
own leaders. It would be like striking against your own mother. Yes, but do continue. You're...
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
Dude, and you sing rad jams. Just saying. Just pointing it out.
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that.
All accounted for.
Otherwise, I haven't really asked about it.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs. A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Sounds about right, dude.
In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold. It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon.
Marvel Hill,
Excuse
dude.
me.
A flinch jolts his frame. The question has touched a nerve.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know?
Yep.
I miss my
helping in
family.
absence.
They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home. Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much, on another island called
Another island.
Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
Feels
What's it
bad.
like?
Why is this game so sad?
And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, Cop Man? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling?
I
don't
feel
know
for
who
you,
it
my
is.
friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss. Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone, and I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
You too,
Don't be
Tommy.
a
You
stranger.
the bomb, man. Keep on trucking. Literally, I suppose.
Before
Dude, this
you
game
stands
might
a
be
motor
like too
carriage.
rough to play
The
on stream.
bodywork
It's
is
just like
covered in blue and white
inner
livery,
depression.
bearing the number 50.
It's like
Vapor
way too
emanates
real.
from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet.
57.
This must be the
Oh,
infernal
it's
machine
his-
that tore you from oblivion. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent
You
of
got a
leatherwork
freaking
and
nice
heavy fuel
ride,
oils
buddy.
washes over you.
This is the Cupri's Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage, motor carriage.
Damn,
Something
Kim.
bad with a motor carriage.
Damn.
A dark lump
You're doing
rises
well for
in
yourself.
your throat.
I definitely
Nothing,
crashed
nothing.
mine.
It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
Do all
the
you
Cupri's
guys?
motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
But this is different. This is a sports model.
You're right.
Ooh.
I didn't take you for a motorcar enthusiast. Do you also like tip-top, detective?
I'm pretty sure I like neither motor cars or
I guess
Tip
it's
Top.
not for everyone.
Oh, but you can tell me about them. I didn't mean to shut you down. Oh well. Wait, can we
Cupri's-
But
continue
this is
this?
You're right.
What's
An
Tip Top?
interstellary racing series. You should definitely
Oh.
give it a go if you like motor carriages. It has fantastic competition.
Good to see you happy about something, friend.
No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember?
Indeed.
Yes, sorry about that. The Cupri's Kinema does have a rather distinctive engine sound.
Not to worry.
He says
Kim.
it with
I
very
had to-
badly concealed pride.
Had to get up
In
anyways.
the cabin, you see a set of steering levers. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Translation. With alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
MC.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. You have synced with the machine's mechanical circulation.
How
The smell
are
of
you,
freshly
my
treated
friend?
leather, the lack of dirt and dust on the dashboard, and a neat little brush in the cup holder, all seem to be whispering,
That you're not my
"I'm
damn
good,
friend.
cherished and cared for in the hands of a tending owner."
Wow.
You feel an uninterrupted connection to the mechanics. Of course it's only in your head. Of course it is. But it almost at the bottom of the sea.
Oof.
So strange. The machine is not on the bottom of the sea at all because it's lonely. Just like you. Seaweed and strange fish around
Oh,
it.
feels
Limpets clinging
bad.
to the carcass. The handle is pulled back. Somewhere deep inside the drivetrain, the disc is mated to the flywheel again. In the cabin, you see a set of steering, a metallic drill
toolbox,
slides.
see if we
Take
have
what you
anything
need,
nice.
officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
Chain
The
cutters.
handles are long. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts. It's robust, weatherproof, and well made. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The
And
pry
pry
bar
bar.
feels nice and cold, useful for opening all sorts. The pull-out toolbox, slide. The frequency tableau
Radio.
lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then the soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57.
Alice.
Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
This is the
This
officer
is
from the
Officer
41st
Adisometry,
precinct.
Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. I wonder what Kim's default radio station is.
Could you connect me to the 41st? Need you to contact a civilian.
Just a second, officer.
41st.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle.
Wait, can we see them?
smoking,
They're
with a
webcams?
large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
I still don't know my own fucking name. God damn it. That's
10-4.
great.
What's your status? Over.
It's not good.
10-18, 10-20. Over. State your message, sir. Over.
I missing my badge.
10-9, repeat message. Over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Okay.
Is it him? What does he want? Says he lost his badge and needs to report it. He what? He lost his badge?
Yeah.
Who lost his badge?
Chester.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think? It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Oh,
Dick Mullen
man.
is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Let's just move on.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
That's great. That's great. It's good enough for me. I told you about it. And that's all I need. Wow, so we can... Oh, the maximum points you can put into it are different. I see. motor, hand-eye coordination. Cool for judges of character, interviewers, interrogators, sensualists. Man, I wonder if it's better to fetishes. Not crack. Converse just lets you maintain. Tuck your gut in and maintain stern expression, even lying in bed late night. You'll have to keep it up. You'll never be able to stop. High levels empathy really puts you in other people's shoes. You'll cry for them. Yada yada. Suggestions make you affable to everyone and more resistant to their charms in turn. Makes you slimy. I think I'll take one perception. Yeah, sounds about right.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
I'm glad that everyone from Precinct 41 seems to be just as much of a freaking weirdo as I am.
Fucking badge.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you? No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
Thank you, Necktie.
Officer, did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over. 10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over.
I don't have my
10-9, come in,
gun.
officer. Over.
Still.
Come in, officer. 10-9, repeat message please. Did you misplace your firearm? Over. He says
Affirmative.
He doesn't have it.
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't. This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself. But Disco here made him piss his pants.
Mac can face the giant of Coco Nur.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he's still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Oh man, what kind of gamer am I? I think at this point, might be a little upset, a little humiliated. Gotta say that one.
That's a negative.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Hey.
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
Fuck with the firewalker. I'll
He says he's sorry and didn't mean nothing by it.
Okay. Tell him.
This
Tell
is
him
such
to
a
find
good.
his goddamn badge
This
and
is
gun.
great.
That's the only thing that matters here.
Satellite officer.
I got it.
10-4,
I got it.
affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh God,
Okay, it's fine. We'll get those.
Officer, do you need further assistance? Okay, 10-4, sir.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
What's there
You're
to think
going
about?
to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost.
Right.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question. What? What is it? He wants to verify.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry.
Tell him to stop wasting. What do you need, sir? Over. 10. Excuse me, sir. Over.
You probably don't want to continue on this road.
Nothing. Never mind.
Again, sir. I didn't get that. 10-9. Over. 10-4.
Does he actually want something, or is he help?
He asked if he ever told me about.
For God's sake, cut this shit up!
Sir, satellite officer Vic.
Okay,
so,
okay.
Was there anything else?
Alright, thank you,
Understood, sir.
thank you.
Over.
I am in need of
10-4,
dire
I hear
financial
you.
assistance.
I don't have.
What does he want?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Oh no.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right. That's a negative on the
Oh
additional
my
funds,
God.
sir. Over.
I don't know what place to say.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the...
Vic Marcel.
Who cares what this Vic mess? Enough, officer. This begging is below your dignity.
Okay,
Anything
fine.
else, sir?
That's
Roger
all.
that.
Thank you,
10-10. Over
Jules.
and out.
You were wonderful.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier, around a dozen cops.
Jules Oldboy.
The
Oh, yeah.
small room is filled with cigarette smoke, a buzz with laughter.
They're only 18
when Officer
kilometers away.
Judith Minnow enters. Her left arm is in bandages and her hair trimmed short.
Who is she?
What is going on here? Did something happen?
Jean Vicmar. Dude, I can't pronounce any of these names.
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused.
Wait, he's the
delirious
captain,
even.
but I'm his partner? Is that how cops work? How do cops work? Is everyone partners? Are we all partners? In the citizens militia?
Mac, the torso Torson, is
The
finger
torso
his fist,
Torson.
laughing
What a
hoarsely
legend.
and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, all right. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started begging for money, it was...
Enough! None
Hey
of
man,
this
I
is
thought you guys
funny.
were supposed to have my back.
Sad.
Well,
That's
I'm
what
in
it
a rough
is.
spot.
He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
See? Judith knows. Judith Minot.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know
Carrot
we
juice can
can't
do a
give
lot.
up on him
I
when he's
wouldn't.
at his
I wouldn't
weakest.
underestimate
He
carrot juice.
wouldn't.
He wouldn't.
Mac,
He's trying to leave.
man the door. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words.
How am I still
shit
in
does
this
not leave
organization?
room. Not a word of this to the captain.
Oh,
or
he's
anyone
not
else.
the captain.
We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
All right, Jean. I'll take the few days if that's what you can offer me. That's good.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is
005?
005 1944298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
It's fun. They just switched around the digits there.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment.
Just wait. Relax.
Those are fun sounds.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes,
Nice.
hello?
I have some questions for you.
Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
Was it you who called the police?
Not me. What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the court. No one calls the police.
Right, you called the
The
union.
would get it. You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Right.
Garbage.
Yes, the union
Legally,
is the
no.
law.
In reality, yes.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
I see.
I don't know what to tell you, officer. No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Wow.
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later,
She's
officer.
not the one who called.
It just...
Yeah, go on.
Why'd you quit?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Okay, she
Maybe,
wanted
I
to get
don't
away
know.
from someone.
I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Have you seen my
Yes,
badge?
I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
How did you know?
You told me back in the whirling. You told everybody. Oh,
Real police would have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Kim doesn't
He's
have
in plain
one.
clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is. There are officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them.
See my
please,
gun?
no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun detective. You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating and...
What did I do?
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Oops. Did
Some
I
poor sod
do
was trying to
that?
eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat some in his food. I don't think he touched it after.
Okay.
Me neither. No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like
Big
big
butts
bucks
cannot.
cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns. It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask.
Oops.
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform.
You had your things
You had
on?
your things on, the disco things.
Somewhere in a dank rental apartment, 2 police officers stand in the dark. Trash and liquor bottles cover the floor. Things are not good. One of the men, trying not to slip on old newspapers, makes his way to the window and pulls the curtains apart. Roaches
Gross,
scatter
dude.
as the light comes in.
Damn, bitch, you live like this?
Officer Michelle Elfboy Williams speaks to himself. His partner, Sundance Fisher, looks at the patrol uniform he's wearing, then at an identical suit frame on the wall. It's blue and covered in dust. Let's get the fuck out of there. He turns to Williams. He hasn't been here in days.
What was this check? 12? And is the implication that that's my
I do hope
uniform?
so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working there.
What did I do to you?
It's just, you were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
Oh, she's avoiding me. Feels
That
bad.
bird, the great skua, you threw it against the wall. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Bitch bird was coming to her. Sounds like
Didn't
me.
seem like you had fun doing it, though. Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this. I've had sailors fighting, union
I'm
guys
terrible.
grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
Go on.
You were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat.
3 a.m.
No more.
So this must have been the
hate it
Saint
now.
Saëns song,
We
right?
Go On by the O.O.
Oh, okay.
I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
I'm
To
sorry.
hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant.
Oh, no.
And I don't want to know. And then screamed something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman?
I'm
that
so
you fired
sorry.
yourself, but you can't even do that. And then I had to deal with your toilet, the one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage
Police
downstairs in the
documents?
kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
At least I mean, I sound honestly the same in my hungover state as I do in my drunken state.
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
Where'd you put them?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Okay.
No, you really weren't. You were
I'm
simply the worst.
sorry. The great panic at the end. I'm sorry.
God, I know I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened. All sorts of things. Yes, that's the one you like to sing along to the most. The later it got, the more that one came on.
Oh, I see. I was like looping
Interesting.
them.
You still have to find a copy though, before you can blast it. You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Alice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Hell yeah, Alice. Let's listen to
As
this shit.
always, it's DJ Mesh and Fellatio, and you're listening to Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby, startled by the roaring radio. Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off
I'm
the
sorry,
radio.
Kim. I'm
He's not
sorry.
looking at you as he says,
Someone must have
Please
been messing
forgive
with the radio, or maybe it picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
He's still avoiding your gaze, and his ears glow red.
Oh, is that what it was called?
Go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speed Freaks FM.
No problem.
Nothing to get into, really. But sure, let's focus on the important things.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect it to someone?
No, thank you. Thank you, Alice.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Great. Very productive morning, I think.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your capo type.
What the fuck is a capo type?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
I feel
Yes,
like the sorry cop.
The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
Yep.
Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in
I'm the sorry cop. I'm sorry. Won't the other
What?
Cabo types be
Jealous
jealous?
of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine.
They're
They'll be
missing out.
super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual Copo type from sorry to anything.
What are the other Cabo types?
You know, Apocalypse, Superstellar, the advanced interesting cop.
Liquid Shadow
Liquid
Cop.
Shadow Cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go.
I'm
Of course
sorry.
you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million.
Embarrassment to the party. Oh. So are we researching this right now? How the fuck does this thing work? Wow, this is like a negative thing. Oh wait, I can select it? How the fuck does this work? Oh. So while I have this on... Interesting. You're one sorry piece of shit. Cop penchant, fledgling cop monk. It's not the work for you. Well.
That won't happen.
So long as I don't lose myself in it, perhaps it will lead me to better roads. Whoa! Does this thing have infinite batteries? We'll leave that alone for now. Anything new with you? Nope, you're good. What is this? Eggshell.
The worn and beaten wooden planks.
We can sit on benches after we've solved.
Sounds good. Okay, before we talk to... man. Let's get rid of the body first. Let's go ahead and get rid of the body before consulting additional people. It's behind the thing. This is our handiwork.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. Hard to say. Your
Visual
vision is
calculus.
no. These tracks
Snake eyes.
This isn't case related.
It's not case related because I freaking did it. Oh my god, dude.
Kuno's got this.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno.
Nappa Kimpki. Damn. Watch your mouth.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right.
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is.
No, I'm good.
Kuno's riding at sea.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is?
Kuno
Kuno's not
acid.
a gardener.
Kim?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You will see.
The
Kid sibling?
Fuck are you? He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
I am going to leave.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes.
Ooh.
The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Ugh.
You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nose.
Active decay.
It's been there for 7
It's okay
days.
to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cock's gonna blow, Kuno.
Time to
The
puke.
smell is repulsive.
Oh, that was such a good roll, though.
It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills.
Let's throw it out. It's okay. We'll be doing that a lot, I think, judging from our character archetype. That's why we got the
feel
gloves.
a great force ringing from your stomach, until a pool of vomit lies. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit.
Keep it. The hangover is clearly making these worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. If you can handle the headache, some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
Gives you a headache, but not
I
you.
can't handle the headache. There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't... There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the...
Oh, so can I not do anything without the... We can't take it down until I do that? Oh, he gave me his handkerchief. So sweet. It'll make it easier. What is this? 20 cents. Magnesium. I guess we should heal.
There, he still is.
Okay, so we can't do anything until we get...
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnail. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Noted.
What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud.
What? It was just fine. I don't know if it's useful to keep these as charges or if it's not at all. Not sure. Okay, I'm just gonna see what happens if I try talking to the little kid.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in. I'm going away for a long, long time.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
I'll walk away. I ain't trying to start no shit. I already forgot which direction Freet was. That's not Freet. What is this? Oh, can we bucket? Oh no, that's on the other side.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against. And because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Ooh, what the heck? We are good at this.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
A loading screen tool shed? Damn. Damn. We are going places. Silver plate with bone
Be still,
powder.
my beating heart. It's amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However...
It's below our pay grade.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor.
Oh, interesting. Looks mummified. What the fuck?
Yes?
I'm sure he will speak up. So this is a secret way into the harbor, which I don't even know if I was trying to get to in the first place. Really just want to clean up this body so that Kitsuragi can stop being upset with me. Can I inspect this from here? Rainwater collecting barrels. It's a little hard to determine, like... Oh, it's like a zigzag path up. Interesting. Ah. Much needed. Oh my god, we can go all the way up. Okay. Well, we don't need to do that yet. Postcard. Some money. Oh, so we can sell some of this stuff. Interesting. So we can't inspect any of this stuff. I'm gonna do this long, swerving. Do we even want to be here? Glad people just leave their money lying around. It's nice. Convenient for me.
Yes?
Can I get to this vest?
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing. Man down. A trooper has been left behind the enemy lines. You could swear it's more of an instinct than an actual sight. But you know there's the RCM signature rectangle.
Yes, it's probably yours.
It's mine!
Where's the RCM insignia? And you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Okay, don't tempt me with such things.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old.
We've succeeded a lot of these, which has been nice.
That machine is a Kvalsund 1020 HK.
Is it? Kvalsund makes a lot of heavy equipment, but this is phenomenal, even for them. But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here. The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you... Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right. What are we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor. They're bound to have information for us. I thought, or it could be that we are just exploring.
He's thinking you've forgotten where you are again.
Okay, so we know where our cloak is. Cloak? Coat? We know where it is. Bullets, keys. There's a hat. Oh my god, there's a glasses category, so we can be just like Kin. Great. Good news. Man. Most people settle for bed at 2100 hours. By 2 a.m. everyone is asleep. Good info. Okay, so if I was more athletic, there would have been a way to get the code from there. And then we got a couple dollars. But other than that, it seemed to be a pretty much a dead end. Little secret. Makes sense. I don't want to fuck with those kids. What is this?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Okay, that's a lot of information that I'm not ready to deal with right now. That door is locked. Pick up these bottles if I had a bag. Who are you?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you interested in a new and exciting book? It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl. You're fooling nobody.
Sir, are you okay? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is romance?
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man. Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What about a poor man getting a rich lady? Yeah.
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
I see.
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
What if both
These
of
are
the men
not
are
very
bad?
common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that. Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides
This is
not
definitely
to
the
be
devs
there
talking about
because she
themselves.
doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What if all the options are bad? Well, it's got to be written really well. And I think they did it, right? So far it's very interesting. Yeah, no, that's a good book. I wasn't listening to her, but it's a good idea for a book.
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Sometimes
Not
you have
in
to write about
romance
real
books,
things.
sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end.
Unlike real life. Feels terrible.
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum. I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
Pain, recrimination. Really long.
No, I don't know. Yes, she knows books.
You clearly have issues you need to address.
Me? No. Come on, Volition. You're the one who looks like a crown. I mean, what's going on with you? That's a judgy thing to say, I guess. I'm sorry, Volition.
Maybe some about other books?
Just gotta roleplay my inner sorry cop.
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance and biographies of famous people.
Wow.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers
Need
her
a
face,
freaking jacket.
smiling. But she's cold.
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Oh no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Your vacuum.
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
I see.
School? Well, mine is a big yellow building on Boogie Street, and the people there run it. They say it's a charity. Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
It's a cursed house. Also, I just now noticed the title
boarded up.
over here. Whoa!
You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second.
Secret corner menu?
And some
Did
kind
not
of
know about
doubt
that.
in her tense shoulders.
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived
Oh.
here, sir. That they all go... Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes.
It
Please
must
do
be this
also
frowny
look at our
face.
wares
This
inside.
frowny face
The
right here is
postcards and
why
board
all the
games are there,
businesses
sir.
fail. And she's countering the frowny face, obviously, by standing here, which is why it's going okay so far. Mother's a smart woman, but not smart enough to get rid of the smiley, the frowny face. I've been saying smiley face that whole time. Great cop.
It does not manifest itself in any way. No such thing.
Anything else you want? Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there. Maybe I can tell
Ooh.
you about some of our books instead. Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
What is crime?
Crime is what we were solving before this conversation began.
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things. And
Dangerous
it's kind of like a
things
puzzle,
and a
where you can
puzzle.
guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him. You don't look much like a policeman. Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
Dick Mullen. Sorry, cop.
Don't say that. He's not even real. You're real.
Overshadowed. Everyone's overshadowed by a fake, man.
Cheer up, sir. No need to compare yourself to a fictional character.
That's why we keep this hurt.
Maybe you can show me some real deductive police work, sir. Like in the books.
Wait. Sashi's cold, anxious body language, afraid of the curse. This is actually a cool role.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
What do you mean, sir?
She knows where this is going.
Oh no.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show
Does her
them.
mom mean?
The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest. A facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his. She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
What?
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
And a few other hints.
That proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
Got a few
She
reasons.
nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Mother's putting pressure on you. Rats. You're recycling your body.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't. It was okay, sir.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching.
I am also sad.
I sure hope you are, sir.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow.
Can I click on this without it ruining this other thing? Let's find out.
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists, and I think that's why people read them.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
Reading those books doesn't make the readers famous.
But it does make the famous people more famous.
It does. It does. Famous people sound like a bunch of dorks.
Remains ever so helpful, but she doesn't say anything.
Okay.
Oh, I wanna succeed. I want to succeed.
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
What?
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time. You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir. Apologising to everyone.
Sorry,
I
cop.
don't really understand what you've done wrong. Of course, you've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
Oh, thank you. I'm really trying.
I can see. You don't have party eyes anymore.
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on, he thinks. Not at all.
You know, before we turn this into a negative thing, let's take pride in this moment. You know, we're doing better.
Like a cat in the
even
dark,
the child
all big and
noticed.
wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too.
This game requires like heavy doses of copium.
Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those. Oh baby, that's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
I'm glad I could help you, sir.
Bye-bye, Annette. Oh, wow, they got so many books. Half-Naked Dame. What the... Say no more. It's the best book. Oh, that's me. That's a picture of me. Book about pate. Roaming upstream. Classics. On that note, I think I'm going to save and stop for now. But that was fun. That was a lot of fun.